calm
I'm
vibe.
like, hey.
I love the very calm vibe in the very beginning of the show because nothing about the show is going to give calm vibe. So I appreciate you for setting a nice tone. But enough that, okay? Because we out here trying to make sense every week of the foolishness that we see on the internet. Some is more foolish than others. The first story, Lord of His mercy, God help our children and the next generation. But before we go into all of that, as usual, we are going to introduce ourselves in alphabetical order.
Yes, yes. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. My name is Garcia. Thanks to Radio Region for allowing us this platform. You can hear the replays of our show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Internet Radio. Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. So let's get on with it. Telly, how are you, my friend?
I am doing so good. Unfortunately, the internet is not, though. The internet's in a dark, dirty, dark place. Hi, everyone. It's your girl, Telly. I'm so happy to be here with my Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. So much to unpack. Shiva girl, tell them who you are.
I am Toshiba. They call me Shiba. I am the final female member of the crew. And before we get into things, my partner in life and in this show is going to introduce himself.
Robbie 3 times, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be crazy. So let's go.
So, as I said at the top of the show, I feel really bad for the next generation of humans. Because this clip, if it is any indication of what is going to be in our workforce in the next couple of years, God bless us all. So I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm going to, of course, read the headline for those on the radio. But let's just hear this clip.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the background right now. Like, I almost come on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends, they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. And, like, 3.5 hours into my shift, there's so many customers coming up, 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running all the store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so we wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put in the new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, you couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders on. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders, and they need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at you because they don't have their orders ready. And they don't know what to do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really bad. I didn't have their order ready, and so they were just like talking to each other. And like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I can't even people to my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I only got my wits out of this job. I really am.
I'm sorry. I can't. Like,
Telly has her hand up.
I'm going to try real hard to be like, now I could see if this person back in 2020 being a nurse during like the whole COVID thing, I could see having a mental breakdown then at a hospital with like a severe crisis where people were working like 1,000 hours a week because people were dying right in front of them, left, right, and center. This young she-man is upset that her, him's, they, boss scheduled them for a normal schedule, which is 8 hours in a day for work, and this person's full-time or part-time. No, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter, girl.
Because the point is that this person is really sitting there bawling, living eye water, crying their eyes out because they have to work.
Mm-hmm.
And they want sympathy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do they want the public to do? Start a GoFundMe so he can live free and we all just throw money at her?
And here's my question. No one told you that you're going to school and you've taken on 25 hours a week. That's on you. Like, that's true. It's literally on you. So if you can't handle it, then you need to go talk to your managers. Second of all, Starbucks is known for their mental health programs. Like, Starbucks is one of these innovative companies where they're literally like paying for people's therapy. So I don't understand why he decided to make all of us the therapists to listen to his sad song or whatever, her sad song, whatever. And we're probably already canceled because we just. But anyway,
whoever this person wants to identify as.
That's the second thing. The third thing is like Telly said, people are out here. You're talking about poor you, 8 hours on a Saturday. Poor you. The average person is working 80 hours a week. They work not only in the office, but when they get home, they're still answering emails, or they work in the healthcare industry, they work in entertainment, there's so many industries where 8 hours is actually a short day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a short day in our lives.
It sure is. It sure is. It's a short day.
As I put on the comment for this, I blame parents. And I'm a parent,
absolutely.
So I'm going to be a part of that. I would be very ashamed of this child or person, whatever, because it's not a child. You're in university, you're an adult. They did not equip this person. Parents are not equipping kids with coping mechanisms. I'm sorry. They're customers. First of all, why are you not serving customers? That's what you did is you locked yourself up in the bathroom so that your other coworkers can serve the customers, because now they're one person short on the floor because you're in the bathroom. So you're also not a team worker because you're leaving to go cry in the bathroom while your other 3 coworkers, baristas, whomever, are out there servicing customers. So you're not a team worker. You're not resilient. You don't have any grit in you. You're talking about you're crying in the bathroom because you stop it. I blame parents. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Honestly, watching this made me so angry. Because I was like, this is what's going, these are going to be the next generation of people who are going to be potential doctors and lawyers and accountants and physicists and engineers. I feel bad for our world.
They're really sensitive.
Exactly. And this is why, this is why people make fun of the generations coming, because of the resilience is not there. When I was going to school, as many people in our age group are late millennials to millennial age, whatever, we were all going to university and going to school because the parents were like, you're 18 years old. When I was 18, I was already on my second job.
Oh, yeah.
I started working very young because I was told, you got to go work.
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian said, nobody wants to work. Good work. I was working full-time hours and going to school. I would work on Christmas. I would work on New Year's Day. I would work on Thanksgiving Day. Any time there was a shift around, I was like, schedule me. And I would schedule my classes in such a way that I could also work, because that's what you do when you're adulting. Again, America, Canada, all of these very soft countries where we make these kids so soft. China and South Korea and North Korea and all those countries are laughing. They would never allow this.
No,
They would never
absolutely
allow
not.
their child online crying because I just don't want to work. I cannot. It's so hard to work.
It's so hard to pour some coffee in a cup.
Yo, yeah, like this is really sad to me. Like this child isn't even working a laborious job. Like there are people, one of my first jobs was a laborious job where I had to pick up heavy buckets of bleach and water and clean crap.
There are people in oil refineries. There are people who are underground right now to make sure that we have oil, that are working in minus 45-degree-Celsius weather in Fort McMurray, Alberta, and Alaska. There are fishermen right now on ice ponds, frozen. Like, there are people actually working hard. There are people who are on top of roofs in 40 degrees, 50 degrees Celsius weather to make sure things happen. And you're in an air conditioning Starbucks, and you're crying because it's hard.
Yep.
I'm done. I have nothing else. Robbie, free time.
First off, again, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but it's not people doing those jobs. It's men.
Yes, it is men.
It's men.
I did name a bunch of jobs that men.
0.9% men doing all those crappy jobs you can get killed doing. My second point is I don't know what, I felt really weird watching this story because I became convinced. I blame the aliens. I am certain that this is like when the farmer fattens up the turkeys before Thanksgiving.
No,
We have been made so soft that when they invade, look, this is the resistance. I blame the aliens.
What?
Yeah,
Say
this is.
after that.
That's why y'all got stay away from that turkey.
I'm telling you.
This is the fattening of the turkeys.
And can I also just quickly say the privilege? You know, this overtly privileged young woman that's transitioned to being a male. You're really going to be out here talking about how you were misgendered and talking about how you work too many hours, the same hours that are paying for your transition. Please stop. Please. We're tired. We are tired. You are transitioning to become a full-on white male, and you're complaining about it.
Yep.
You're complaining about becoming the superior in the world. Like, please stop.
Yeah.
We're tired.
And stop using these live things and putting all these things on TikTok and Instagram. Stop using these social platforms as therapy, please. We don't care to know. Go find a therapist, sir, ma'am. No one asked. Please, just go away. Go talk to your doctor. Them to give you some different hormone pills, because clearly the hormone pills you're on are making you act out. I agree with all of you. Shiva, when you were talking about, this person's not a team player. They've abandoned the ship, and he got mad that someone cussed him off. Listen, in this world, you will get cussed off. You're going to screw someone over by accident or actually want to screw them up. Either way, you will make a mistake and people will yell at you. It's okay. That's part of growing up. It's part of life. It makes you stronger. So yeah, I agree with the parents need to stop being so soft on their kids. Imagine if we did that and our parents caught the four of us doing foolishness like that. When you get home.
I wouldn't go home. I wouldn't go home.
No.
I wouldn't go home. I would not go home. There would be no embarrass my
decide to go on social media and just cry your heart out. And then your parents get wind of what happened.
But having to work. Anyways, we digress. Guess what?
We digress.
Elon Musk is taking over Twitter, and people may not have to be able to do all this foolishness, because Elon has decided that he's going to put some things into play that's going to make it difficult for people to go on with their foolishness. Let me put this up here, and then this article. It says Twitter will reportedly begin charging verified users $20 a month following Musk takeover. And let me read what is going on. Elon Musk is looking to charge verified users $20 per month, which is $240 annually, to keep their blue check marks on their accounts. According to the tech newsletter platformer, the CEO of Telsa plans to expand Twitter Blue. It's going to be called Twitter Blue, the social network's optional $4.99 subscription service, to a more expensive subscription that also verifies users for $19.99. Under the plan, users already verified by the platform would have 90 days to join Twitter Blue or risk losing their checkmark. Although he didn't address the news directly, Musk tweeted on Sunday that the whole verification process is being revamped right now. On Monday, a Twitter poll was launched asking users how much they would pay for a blue checkmark, $5, $10, $15, or wouldn't pay. Most respondents to the poll said they wouldn't pay anything. However, a significant minority, they would. As of 2021, there were roughly 400,000 verified members on Twitter. The blue check was first introduced in 2009 as a response to rising celebrity concerns about impersonation. However, it quickly became a status symbol rather than a straightforward identification mark. Yeah. I actually, as I thought about this, I support Elon. Let these people pay for the ability to rant or not rant. Because the fact of the matter is, because the platform is free, it's become a cancerous place of cancer.
True.
It has become a cancerous place where people think that their free speech is what they should go on there and just and do verbal diarrhea. Yeah, but people who disagree with them don't have the right to have free speech. It is just a cesspool of crap, and he's cleaning up the cesspool. Listen, I don't think Elon Musk likes Twitter. I think he bought it to shut a lot of the crap down that is going on Twitter. So now, if you want to go on there and do verbal diarrhea, pay your $4.99, pay whatever you gotta pay, and for all you blue check mark people who are not celebrities, who have not earned the right to do a blue check mark, now you pay your $240. Go on. And that is what I have.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I have to say, like, when it comes to social media as a whole, because a lot of social media companies now, I find, are trying to find ways to modernize content more. And I think that I'm not all for, like, Elon, I mean, who really is, but other than Kanye and maybe Donald Trump. But the thing with the social media platforms is, for years, they have been creating platforms where people are just dishing out free content, and everything is free and everything's free. And it's like, okay, what is the direct model other than advertising to make some cash? And Elon has found a way to say, okay, what's of value with Twitter? What's the one thing that Twitter has that's of value? In truth, it's that blue check mark. Yeah. So the people that actually deserve to have the check mark, CNN, Fox News, Black News TV, E-Talk, they can afford to keep up that blue check mark. So they're not going to have an issue. They're not going to have an issue. They can afford it. They have their own platforms outside of Twitter, their own websites. So they will say, okay, another $8, another $4, whatever. We're fine with paying that because we're running a business through Twitter. Right. Now, the people that are sitting out here, Billy Bob in his mama's basement in Arkansas or Arkansas, where he's like, like mad typing like every night, like when he gets home from his job at the ice cream store. Nothing wrong with the ice cream store. I love ice cream. So but, maybe he needs to either find value in what he creates or just stop.
The thing is, too, then this is interesting, to be honest, because all it's going to do is the people that want to continue their rants and they have a blue check mark for however reason they got it, either they paid for it or somehow they got the blue check mark, like Billy Bob, the ice cream man. They're just going to take their business and go elsewhere if they really want to continue their rants. Like they'll go on the QAnon board. They'll go and find themselves on Clubhouse. No offense to Twitter at all, but it's not like Twitter is TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, Twitter hasn't innovated in years.
YouTube, and then they have like actual stuff happening. And we're poor Twitter. How often do you guys check Twitter? Exactly. Never. I barely go on
Twitter.
Twitter
Hasn't innovated
unless you go and check out, Black Twitter.
Right,
Otherwise,
when something funny happens.
Otherwise, if anything, I agree. I think he just bought it to literally eventually just have it diminish.
Get rid of it. I do not think he has much intentions of doing much. I don't think so over
either.
it. I think he has more than enough money to just buy things out to get rid of them. That's where he's at.
What he's gonna do. They'll go join Clubhouse and
rant over there. I did hear that he is all about, which is something I've recently been looking into, which is the idea of diversity of opinion. And the idea of diversity of opinion has been diminished. Everyone needs to think exactly the same, have the same opinion. And if you don't have the same opinion as the 90%, you are a full-on outcast and you should be canceled. And honestly, that's not, come on. Like, what kind of world are we living in where we're forcing people to have the same exact opinion? And he's against that, which I am for. So I think that with this checkmark thing and many other things we're going to see happen, it's all in an effort to create diversity of opinion.
I'm all about it. I wrote something on the last time I wrote was about free speech isn't free anymore because we now live in a place where cancel culture is what's taken over. If you do not agree, like you said, with the majority, they want to cancel. And where do people often go to cancel you? Twitter.
Yeah.
So for you, Elon, any thoughts before your 3 minutes, Robbie, 3 times?
Not really. I mean, the analogy I believe with this is like if bullets cost $1,000, people wouldn't get shot as much. And I think that's like you guys hit the nail on the head pretty much. Is you can still go on there and talk your trash. You just got to pay to do it. And we all know that the rich man has a voice, the poor man has an opinion, and people are about opinions.
And there's that. So, listen, I love dressing up like the next person, and I love coming online like the next person. But I think sometimes people do a little bit too much for clout. And this next clip, I didn't even find it funny. I wish I could say that I found it funny. I know people in the comments did, but you're going to see why. Because I just think we need to do better with our children and with our time. And this is why. Here we go. Yo! I'm going to let that repeat, just so we see it again, what she did. Oh, I don't know why it keeps playing that part. We're going to go back and show you, because I don't think Robbie 3 times really got to see what this young lady actually started doing. Yo! So we're going to just put that on the screen. Explain to me why you would go, and I guess it was meant to make fun of ladies with long lashes, but to me, it's stupid.
This is just stupid.
You actually, let's just pause that and let's see that. You actually decided to take weave hair, put glue on that weave hair, put that on your lash, have this hanging down over, like, there's just so many things wrong with it. And again, I think that people in the comments are like, and I just was like, why do we chase so much clout?
That whole part, the chasing of the clout, it's gotten so out of control. This is stupid. Come on.
You know what?
Come on.
This kind of reminds me of the whole thing where people, are doing things online that are risky to their health for the sake of getting those likes and all of that. My issue here is that, girl, you're taking very toxic glue That's a lot of glue to glue down a weave track. Okay, like a weave track is thick. That's a lot of hair, and you're putting that on your eyelid, and you're gonna glue that with glue. She could have ended up in the same hospital that the
gorilla
Thank you.
girl ended up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For what? For, I'm gonna tell you, for 11,000 likes and 196 comments, and it's been shared 24,000 times. That's why she did it.
And that's fine, but like then now what? Like she's not getting money out of this. There's no deal. There's no lash company contacting her to say, "Hey, we want you to be our spokesperson." There's nothing. This is just a viral moment, and that's it. It came quick, and it's already moved on. People have moved on. So why? What's the follow-up?
Nothing. Because I had to talk about this for long. I just saw it and I was just like, why? Because like you said, the toxic glue, the glue for eyelashes is not the same glue that you use for weave track. No. It is not. It's very different. Get that itch in your eye. She might not have been able to take off that after a while. Then you got to get the thing to take it off is another thing. This is your eyeball, not your head top. Your head top and your eyeball are two different things. So why? And then people are like, oh my God, that's so funny. Anyways, I just think the society's going to hell in a handbasket. And this first segment of the show has shown us that it is. But before we get into the second segment, that it's just going to go be a dumpster fire of crap, we are also going to make Rafi 3 times have his commentary on everything that we have seen. I know you haven't been taking notes, but you ready?
Yeah.
Are you going to do your thing?
I'm trying to be not ridiculous.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the first. Again, this transferista who has a meltdown because 8 hours is too long on a work day. And ready and go.
Here's what I don't get, and you won't hear me complaining about fear often, but this one is really it's come on now, that's crazy. You get to change your sex. You have that right. But I don't have the right to be confused about it. This whole misgendering thing, I'm not doing it to be a dick, or I'm not doing it to be on purpose. I don't know what you are until you tell me. That's the world we live in. And I'm not even like being crude or crass about it. I'm so serious. And she's like, I got a whole mustache. See what I just did? I said, she's got a whole mustache like that. Because yeah, like I said, and to the work aspect of it is like, I think you made a bad decision. I thought you really thought it was going to be easier with the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it even more embarrassing, this video, what you're doing. The male delegation is rejecting your application. Like, we don't have any use for that.
And we move on to Elon Musk.
Elon is just putting up a paywall, basically, and I appreciate him for it. I don't think he really meant to do it. I think he was just kind of talking junk, and then he signed some papers, and next thing you know, he had to come up with $44 billion, and he was like, argh. But that's how rich Elon is. He can make a $44 billion mistake and still keep on clocking. So I do think it's about innovation. I do think, because Twitter does have a certain brand that's older, and Facebook is where the old people go to holler, get off my lawn, basically, like this. So maybe he's trying to put up the paywall, make it kind of like exclusive, make it kind of like you said, status symbol-y. All the celebrities is gonna have Twitter accounts because they ain't got no problem with paying. And he'll start doing things to kind of direct some of the traffic of like launches and trailers and things along those lines. He'll start putting on Twitter. And what's the last story?
The foolishness girl with the eye weave.
Oh yeah, I only need like 2 seconds for her. Like, first off, like this is just foreign. Like, why? I don't know nothing about blues and all that other stuff. I just know that it just feels like, man, without lashes and body contouring, what would 20-year-olds do?
And we're done. And with that, and with that, Garcia, talk to the people, them.
Yes, people. Thank you for joining us on Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. Yes, we thank Radio Regent, of course, for allowing us the platform to have our show replay every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on internet radio through iHeartRadio. So thank you, Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check us out Saturdays and let us move on with the show. We've got a whole bunch of foolishness yet to be spoken of.
Listen, I support you having standards when you're dating. Rob and I talk about that on our other show. I talk about that with you ladies. I know you probably talk about that on your other podcast as well. Standards are important. Setting boundaries for yourself, what you want, what you don't want, what you will not tolerate. But some of these lists that these women are coming online on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet coming together, and then the demands that they have that don't quite match, as rest in peace, Uncle Kevin Samuels, their sexual marketplace value. Well, this one young lady decided to come on the internet and talk about this list that she has that the men in her life must meet. And let's just say, I don't think anybody will be applying anytime soon for her. Never know, but I will let the people then hear about her list. Here we
Some
go.
things I expect a man to pay for while I'm dating him or we're in a relationship. All dates. Like, sir, you're courting me, you're dating me, like, you should be paying for the date. I don't pay for dates, so what are we doing here? Why would you ask me on a date if you're not gonna pay for it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I know you don't want to look at my crusty nails, and my nails are never crusty because I'm a model, so I have to get my nails done for shoots, and like, I usually upkeep my nails once every 2 weeks. So you gotta be able to afford my nails to be done once every 2 weeks. You just have to stay neat. Honestly, when it comes to hair, I have like that wash and go hair, but still, products are expensive. Like my conditioners, my leave-ins, my detanglers, my co-washes, like hair is expensive. So I'm gonna need you to front the bill on that. You know, like you need to help me out. Now, if you guys don't already know, Ubers are a given, a must. Like, I do not pay for my transportation to these dates. You must get my Uber. That is just the standard. I don't like looking like a bush monkey, so waxing is a given. I feel like nobody wants to see that. So, yeah, you got my wax, right? You got my wax. Now, further down the line, I'm not talking about the first few dates, but eventually, you're gonna have to pay my rent. Like, girls got bills to pay, and I am too feminine to like pay for myself. So, I mean, I do that now, but like, if I'm with you, why would I pay for my own bills? Oh no.
So we're just going to repeat the list of things that this young lady says you must pay for. So again, all dates, her nails, her hair and hair products, her Uber, her wax, and her rent. I must also say, she said that she is a model, and therefore, I was saying that with the straightest face I could, and therefore she needs to I'm done, actually.
Can I just quickly, sorry, I do want to hear Rob's opinion, but I just want to quickly say, you know what I want a man to pay for? My wedding ring. My wedding ring. I just want to put that out there because I don't understand what is happening for it. Like, first of all, actually, no, Rob, go ahead. I want to hear you first before I go off, because I'm going to go off.
I just feel like if I say what I'm truly thinking, I will get a lot of "he hates black women" comments. So,
well, I mean, you're with the black woman, you got black children, so.
Going to refrain for the most part, but no cap. Like, haven't we done the same story like 3 or 4 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
And keep coming up the
They
same
keep
type
coming.
of women.
Yeah.
Same
The same big size girls.
It's always, and the girls
They're
always look
always
the same.
that same size. It's always black women. Have you never seen a white girl or an
No.
Indian or an Asian do this? Maybe they do, but I don't see these videos. It's always
They're
black
out
girls.
meeting men. They're out meeting
They're
men.
out
Their
there meeting
parents
men.
are arranging. They're at debutante balls. They're at networking events. They're at the gym. The gym. Do you know how many women would not be single, black women, if y'all just went to the gym? The gym is full of eligible men. There are nothing but men in these gyms. I know because I am in the gym.
The only
A
thing
lot of good men in the gym.
that was actually made sense was don't nobody want to see that.
We want to thank everyone for viewing us today on Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We are now canceled. We want to thank you for hanging on to this journey. Till next time.
Okay.
Take care.
Here's my thing too with these girls that usually make these videos. Here's my thing. Why are they always showing up like this? Like, why are they always showing up in a robe, some dusty robe, dusty ash skin? Like, they didn't even moisturize before they turned their camera on. Like, why are we doing this?
Because
Why?
we're not being taught
Where's
to
the model
defend
part?
ourselves. Honestly, with this newcomers you are, nobody wants that. Like, seriously.
No.
I don't know. I'm not coming as I am all the time. You need to compete. This is what I'm saying. This entire thing is about the lack of competition. You need to compete in school. You need to compete in sports. You need to compete in dating. You need to compete into the world. We need to compete. This is not showing up competitive. What man wants that? I competed for him. I still compete for him. I am in a whole relationship getting married to this man. And I feel like there is still competition. So I go to the gym and I do all the things that I'm supposed to do so that I can stay the same way he got me is the same way I intend to stay. Unless I get sick and cannot move, and then I will figure out how to bring the exercise in the home so I can do it inside. Like, enough. I am so, girl, nobody wants to see that for real. Robert.
I'm also confused because even though there's a lot of lawyers in the world, they still got a bar. You still had to get a Juris Doctor. There's a lot of models in the world now. And am I crazy for thinking that models get paid by photographers? Therefore, if you have to pay the photographer, you're not a model, you're just taking pictures?
That is correct.
Okay, I want to see her invoices of where she's been paid by someone to take pictures.
Yeah, I agree. I want to know who her agent is.
Like
what agency is she signed with?
Right, is this
she with Ford models?
What's her name? Or Ashley Graham?
Yeah,
like,
she Precious Lee? Like, who is
yeah,
this
is she
girl?
Precious Lee or, you know, Ashley Graham?
Every brother say he can play ball. Not everybody can say they actually got paid to do it.
That part.
I'm actually on her page to see
who her agency is. Is she based in New York?
And she also has an OnlyFans. Oh, Lord, no, I wish I
Oh,
had
that's where the modeling is. That's the modeling. That's the modeling.
Or not a real model if you have a...
That's not a model.
Real models don't have...
Giselle Bundchen is 40-some years old and she would never have an OnlyFans.
No.
No.
Do you know how much her
Naomi Campbell will never
No.
have an OnlyFans.
But the
No. She's too classy for that.
Real models
Real
want
models don't do
$10,000 for an hour's work. That's what a model is.
She's charging $15.99 a month.
She's charging how $15.99 a month.
Yes.
3.28 billion. That's all I can say.
And we're done.
Fellas,
We're done.
Wow.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Oh my.
And this comes from years of working, you know, working corporate and bringing a corporate mind into like entrepreneurship. If you cannot explain to me your value in like 2 sentences, you need to go back to the drawing board. Okay. And this is a woman where it's like, okay, why should I pay for your Uber, sis? Why should I pay for your nails, sis? Why should I pay for your rent, sis?
Because she has
Why?
OnlyFans.
You need to show, what is the value? What am I getting out of paying all of these things for you? Now, when, for instance, working out, another thing that we love to do, it's like, listen, if you pay for my gym membership, I will keep this size that you like so much, and it will even get stronger and better. There's a value point. Me paying for your nails, what will that do for his life?
Nothing. Nothing.
Aside scratching it down his back.
This is not boundaries or standards. This is foolishness.
Thank you.
This girl's just looking for clout. She knows that there's some idiot person, maybe some man out there. I don't know. No, there isn't. I'm joking. There's no man out there.
Robert wants to say something. Do you want to hold it for Robin? For your reasons?
Cancel affirmative action. I'm with it. Strike that shit down too. Because this is ridiculous.
Her management represents all types. I've gone.
That stuff is happening. Come on.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Our Cosmo has to be like, oh, I guess we have to include a plus size model. You know they don't want.
We have to include plus size models. Well, once again, thank you everyone.
No, they are a truly full service modeling agency. They take pride in being in the forefront of the body positivity and inclusivity movement. Since our inception across the boards, for us, it's a mindset, not a trend.
I got a record label, y'all. Send me your mixtapes.
We're done, and we're done, and we're done.
I do know. Like,
Yeah,
We're a real modeling agency, though.
and a modeling agency.
I mean, I can't, you know.
Sports manager. I guess you can just say stuff these days.
Yep, and call it inclusivity and body positivity. All right.
Sure.
So this guy who decided that he wanted to take, I'm just actually I'm gonna play the video. I'm just gonna play the video.
Oh my God, bitch, you are gorgeous. Oh my God, bitch. Yes, you. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, my name is you. I'm so sorry to come at you like that.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, oh my God, your smile, girl. Yeah, you should honestly keep smiling. It's just it brightened my day. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm new from Houston. I'm like making new friends, and you just stood up to me, bitch. You're like, oh my God, like, wait, hold on, bitch. I'm still like flabbergasted. Like, you look so wow. It's like today's like your perfect day. It's your perfect day. Oh my God, did I say my name was G already? Oh my God, you're just making me nervous, and I don't even like bitches, girl.
How long have you been out here?
I just moved, like, probably like a month ago. I'm still like trying to get into the flow of things, you know?
You said your name was?
Jovan, the one and only. That's it. You should totally get drinks if you're down.
So down.
Wow, take my number, bitch.
Yeah, definitely. Get my number.
Yeah, I got you right now.
You should take my number.
Yes, take my number, yes. Oh my God. Yes, margaritas and martinis.
The margaritas are my favorite.
Yes, we should definitely do that. We'll get drinks, martinis, I don't know. Is that what you're into now?
I mean, I'm definitely into some Long Island.
Well, I don't know, do whatever. Oh my God. Isn't she so pretty? Oh my God. And your nails too, bitch. Oh my God. I've been trying to find the perfect set for me. Oh my, we have so much to talk about. So I'm gonna see you, when you trying to link type shit, like 7 p.m.? Some shit this weekend. I'm thinking like 7 o'clock type shit.
Why you just did that?
Yeah, we gonna set that up. You know what I'm saying? Preferably at night. You know, like 7 p.m. is cool type shit. We can link up to. Wow, what's up? Huh?
What's going on?
What you mean?
I thought you were gay.
Oh no, you tripping? Ain't nobody gay now. I put one of them in.
No. I thought you asked for my number because you was gay.
Excuse me. Do I look gay to you guys? No, you don't look gay to me. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure something out. That's all. Ma'am, excuse me. Do I look gay?
He did. He was acting funny, right? That's what I'm saying. He was acting.
Oh my.
Yo, I'm here for it.
Boy,
I'm
pretending
here for
to be
it.
zesty to get girl's number.
Evil genius. I think just for the reactions when he dropped it, I think he could have played that literally until he had their legs in the air.
Yeah.
I've never done it with a girl before. You know, I've always been curious.
We can't be that silly.
Y'all can be that silly. Yes.
We
Oh,
just,
no,
there's
women
believe
that
there-
can.
yeah,
this is ridiculous.
There are women that will do
I
that.
have met women that would actually.
Yeah. There are women that would do that, sadly.
It's sad because
women can't look bad.
I mean, no, but there are lots that would.
Yeah,
I've literally seen women blush to the point of with this sort of thing, like literally blush, and you're like, oh my god, this girl is ready to leave with this man who apparently is not supposed to be attracted to her.
Right.
But I could tell he wasn't gay. All of the bitch and
it's a lot.
As someone who was a genuine
he did a lot.
best friend, like that, he doesn't do that. It's too much. It's
that
a
was
put on.
setting the stage for when I continue to call you that. You won't have no problem with it. Like
that's funny.
It's
That's funny
genius.
because him saying that it was one thing, but Robin is alpha male self saying bitch, there's a problem, right? So bitch from the gay guy, but bitch from the guy when you be a bitch is an issue.
Right.
That whole thing, listen, that was, and it's very sad.
And again, it wasn't really no older women. That's the only thing I would say about that. It wasn't really no middle-aged women. Those were all like young girls. You can see Shorty had her buns all out and stuff like this. But that's that. I guess that's where the term F-boy comes from. Because if you just butter up their low self-esteem, you
yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, and there's there's a desperate energy, where people can feel it. This guy, like many men who are actually empathic, and they just walk around and they're like,
that girl,
she'll fall for it.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Like,
because the reality is, if that young man had gone up and said, hi, my name is whatever, I find you attractive, I'd love to hang out with you, are you free Wednesday at 7?
They would be rude.
They'd be rude.
They'd be rude and say something disrespectful and walk away.
Yeah.
Find a reason to disqualify him right off the rip because, again, these young girls, they want the attention, but they don't want to reciprocate anything. You know what I mean? Until they come across a guy that they want and they think is on their level. And, again, he gets to just have his F-boy ways with her because being desired is one thing and being in high esteem is something different. And until women figure that out, like young women, because
some of us old
that's what it matters. Yeah, well, some, especially most of it. But I mean, again, life gonna teach you one way or another. But I think it makes more sense to kind of get some humility and be a little humble and in your 20s. And I know I'm sounding on a rant, but like the one young lady, like she wants to say, oh, it takes confidence to wear shorts like these. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because you know you're going to get hella male attention with them shorts on. It takes confidence to wear a Howard sweatshirt and some loose jeans and go out on the town and still have like dudes like, we know. That's why they wear burqas and stuff in the Middle East. Those guys figured it out. Like they somehow they're still able to figure out who's attractive and who isn't.
You know what I actually have the issue is before we move on from this segment. Again, watching enough Kevin Samuels, watching enough Kendra G, watching enough of these dating shows where women will call out men who come on who are actually attracted to women but are not aggressive or truly alpha. I hate the word beta, but they would say the men are more beta, they're more soft-spoken, they're more feminine, they're more whatever. But they are heterosexual men.
Right.
They're so quick to call those men gay, and look at that gay guy, I don't want to have anything to do with the gay, but this guy just proved y'all want the attention from gay men. We wanted to, listen, a gay man complimenting you is a good thing. I've gone to gay clubs and men behind me and my girls are like, oh my God, you guys are so beautiful. Like, a gay man complimenting you is a good thing, but then don't turn around and use gay as a derogatory against men who you don't think are manly enough.
Okay.
And I would interject, I think a gay man complimenting me is a bigger deal than it is him complimenting you.
That is true.
He don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
But he appreciates my style. Because again, gay men want to emulate beautiful women. Right?
Yeah.
So for him, when he sees a beautiful woman, there's that emulation of, oh my God, your hair is on point, girl. Like, it's not, girl, you're beautiful and the most gorgeous thing I've seen, but girl, look at them shoot. Oh God, your nails are on point. Look at them lashes. So you know your face is beat. You know that you're in when a gay guy compliments you. But again, women, we want to say we want the gay bestie, but we don't want the man who would treat us well, but isn't overly masculine.
Right.
I'm confused by us. Robert, you want to say that?
I'll just address it in the 3 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all let all kind of stuff slide on y'all side.
The switch up though was the best thing, because when we originally played the video in the call, I didn't get to the switch up, so the girls didn't see it, and I only caught a little bit of it. And so seeing the switch up was hilarious, because all of a sudden they see how their demeanor towards him changed. So that was the issue I had. He was the same guy, but their demeanor changed. They were like, rude.
Yeah, okay, they want to disqualify him. But again, on our side of things, the lesbian woman come up like, yo, bro, those J's are dope. What are those for? Let me get your number. Let's hang out. He's like,
I'm done.
I'm done. We're going to move on. You can adjust that in your 3 minutes, because this segment isn't going to be very long, but it's very hilarious to me because it talks about priorities as women. Some of us need to get our priorities in check, and this one young lady absolutely needs to get her priorities in check, because when I read what I'm about to read, Rob actually might just say he's done with this show. He doesn't want to do it no more because we're just
get that way about Elon, please take me with you tomorrow.
Hold on.
Take us.
Unfortunately, you guys can't see this. I said, I wish you could see, but I went to read it. It says,
Okay.
I got a collect call. It's my client calling to say, hey, girl, I'm in jail. I won't be making my appointment today. I'm aware of your policy. Mama, what? So I say, oh, no, I'll cancel. This lady said, don't cancel, just reschedule. I'll make it eventually. Baby, you in jail.
You're in jail. You'll make it eventually?
So this girl is a hairstylist, and her client has decided that one of her calls from jail will be to her hairstylist to schedule her hair appointment because she's in jail. And she doesn't want to cancel, girl, and get her refund, her deposit. Because how it works, when you're some of the great stylists, you got to give them a deposit. So she was like, no, girl, I'm just going to reschedule. But you didn't call a lawyer, girl. You called your...
She cares about her edges.
Of this story is through the roof. Astronomical. You are mine. You way too comfortable in this whole situation.
They call their hairstylist.
From jail.
From jail.
Yeah, she's a repeat offender for sure.
Yeah, that's
They called their lawyer, their
Fact.
mom, their
Fact.
someone. She called her hair because she knows the game already.
oh, girl from Friday. Like,
She's like, it's all good. I got this.
I don't know when to deal with her. Like, she's
She's good.
Yeah, she's been there before. So she knows.
made like 3-4 calls in a row.
She's been through this many times.
She's
gonna be
that
alright.
would not be one of my calls. And my hairstylist.
When you've been there like she has.
She knows, like, I'm gonna go up.
She knows.
And get my bail, and then it's gonna take
She said I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
eventually.
She's
She
like,
knows that's code
no, they
for,
can't hold me for more than 20 days.
That's code for next month.
I'll be there my next month for sure.
That's code. Be eventually.
I'm like sitting in the jail with some bad cornrows
Mash
growing
up.
out.
Her hair's growing out and it's mash up.
I'm disappointed. Ladies, I'm disappointed in us. A lot of these stories, I'm just disappointed in us.
Oh,
Because
no.
the first story, still a girl, you have transitioned, she, him, they, them, don't know, but still a girl, because clearly that's what they thought you were in Starbucks. And we got the girl with the eyelash, hair glue weave. Now we've got the women who got tricked by the guy who pretended to be gay, which you should have known he was not. Then you got the woman who's a model with her listener, 15, and now you've got this woman. Like, a lot of the stories we do about the foolishness on the internet actually involve women.
A
And
lot.
women,
That's
I'm telling
true.
you, this is enough. We got to do better.
This is bad.
Good luck.
Yeah, it won't change because unless
Oh.
all of the women doing the foolishness.
That's why I
It won't
support
change.
Elon Musk. That's why I support Elon Musk, because with Elon Musk, we would have a platform to right the wrongs. Honestly, right now, people always come for us because we say things. When we said something about Summer Walker, this girl went in and like tried to talk and tried to cancel us and all kinds of things because we dared to have a differing opinion.
Exactly.
So that's why I am so in support of Elon trying to clean up whatever Twitter is, because Twitter is a place for cancel culture, especially whether we like it or not. Black Twitter, as funny as Black Twitter is, they're quick to cancel. They try to cancel the Destiny's Child song "Cater to You."
Right? Yeah, because they said it was slavery.
It was slavery to cater. I'm a slave in this house because I cater to this man. They said it was slavery, so they would cancel me because I lotions rub skin. I feed him his vitamins. If I would cut up his meat, I would too. That's just what I do for him. I love my man. So this is where we're at. This is sad. Every week, I'm sorry I'm on a rant, but like every week, most of the stories we do about foolishness involve women. We gotta stop. And those of us who are not doing the foolishness, we need to speak up more, because honestly, these stories actually have my blood pressure up right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah,
it is.
Is the fact that that lady probably got kids and she ain't called them from it.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah, like, is she gonna call the babysitter or something?
No.
No, like she said, that's what she's worried about.
The baby father?
No. The kid can take care of itself. She needs to get her hair done.
Okay, so we're gonna go into our second segment with Robbie taking time. And where did we even start? We're gonna start with the girl who decided that she wanted to tell you about her dating requirements. And Robbie, 3 times was
Oh, Jesus.
it?
OnlyFans?
Gives me deja vu. Like we've done this story multiple times, just different faces, but none of those faces have been like attractive or nothing like that. And she's like, you're courting me, and when I get asked on them days, like, man, how often is that? Seriously. And you're a model, and you probably dress nice, so like, you probably got some brokies trying to get at you and stuff like that. But to think that your preference is about as much as thinking that you're like a real model, like, get out of here. Next story.
I'm sorry. And this is our zesty friend who switched up on the girls' dem, and here we go.
This is my favorite story. I could honestly spend an hour just talking about this story because, like I said, ladies, y'all let it. And I'm not saying y'all personally. That's why I continue to participate in the show, because I love how y'all hold women accountable for their ridiculousness. But this just clearly is true. When is the last time a gay guy shot his shot with you? You don't even know when a guy is shooting his shot. Like, oh my God. Like I said, I could go on and on. Like, all the compliments, and you can just see him glowing and beaming and yes, yay. And then he's like, yeah, so what's up? Like 7 o'clock, you know, I'm trying to bang them cheeks later. And they get, oh, Indy man. Ridiculous, man. How much y'all try to cancel or change the world or demonize or you know what toxic masculinity really is? Women acting like men. That's what toxic masculinity is. Men being men is just what it is.
And then our lady friend who decided that one of her calls should feature her jail.
Somewhere Martin Luther King and Malcolm X are just doing 360s in their grave. Just, I can't believe I died for this shit. I mean, this one we could laugh and joke, but the no person. This is a real issue for her. And again, the hairstylist is just like, I gotta share this. Like, shorty, this is the just all-time ratchet champ type story. Like, ma'am, they should just keep you where you at, basically.
And we're done. Thank you, Robbie, 3 times for your commentary. And so I'm gonna have Telly talk to the people that have been taking us out of this foolishness.
We want to thank everybody so much for joining us on our show, Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We are all over those social media outlets, so do find us in the name, Not Your Typical Girl Talk, and follow us right here on Instagram. We update regularly, and you can see episodes here and also on iHeartRadio. Now that's possible because of Radio Regents. Yes, we want to thank Radio Regents for giving us a platform to share our awesome, amazing talents. As you can see, we're trying to save this planet that's from going to hell. It's a whole lot of work, but we are up for the challenge. We are here. Find all of our past episodes on iHeartRadio. Just search Radio Region on iHeartRadio. Go down and look for Night Girl Talk and watch every single episode. It's award-winning content. We got Cursia, I'm Telly, we got Sheba, we got Robbie Rob 1, 2, 3 times. Listen, y'all, we won the Nobel Peace Prize. Until next time, okay, we haven't, but we're gonna, because we're gonna save the planet. Till next time, everyone. Bye. Bye.